Yeah, this is something that I wrote right here called uh, that I found looking down on the baboon, the gay monkey. You know what I mean? The baboon being the man in penitentiaries with Kool-Aid and shit on his face, or somewhat of that nature. That text right there, Ezekiel 20 and 21. Notwithstanding, the children rebelled against me. They walked not in my statutes, neither kept my judgments to do them, which if a man do, he shall even live in them. They polluted my Sabbaths. Then I said, I would pour out my fury upon them to accomplish my anger against them in the wilderness. See, this falls under the same text as I freestyle right on this doctrine of religion, going back to the corrupt spirit, the soul that would eat the warthog. But this is those who will feel my wrath for not accepting a message which was an invitation to feast like a king. It says not walking in their statutes, meaning in the light of the Father, the path to glory, the preparation for the hereafter. Statutes being the emulations of God, idols, faces, of fathers, a reminder of who taught. Neither keep my judgment. The toy being a idol to a child, which is the closest thing to God to them because they know more than us. Because who knows the journey that it took for them to get here? Okay, then it says, fathers, and remind of who taught, neither kept my judgment. This being due to the curse of a whore that withhold her Lord, being her husband or her son. Commandments, this is due to women being whores and the child not knowing his father, which is the reason it says to do them after kept my judgment. The statue being the reminder, like the reminder of Jesus on a crucifixion, which is the reminder of what Europeans will do to an African claiming to be a king. Look at the show about the drug lord who flexed a crown. You know what I mean? The persecution of an African king is their sacrificing of children for the prosperity, or should I say, for their prosperity, or should I say the priests. Read Slave Ship. Although I could not read all this book due to me having dominion over the sky, the police arrested me, impounded my car due to the place I was feeding this book. I then tried to get my possessions from 4A's or 3A's by Garden Oaks Towing and was arrested again. But back to this story. This saying the polluted my Sabbath day is like a whore having sex with another man's seed in her stomach. The pollution of a son, which is the reason he said he would pour out his fury upon them to accomplish my anger against them in the wilderness. This is like the same reason we had to eat in the back of the buildings. It's like the throwing of a hot dog in a zoo cage. The reason Africans don't eat a lot, the shit we eat in America. We, which as Africans in America, is the polluted son of Africa, the African American. Their curse, the way they stepped on their tree, the reason for Ebola, the reason for AIDS, us making Africa look like the sucker from slavery days, where the master made them lie down while they had a hole in their foot and stood on us. This is the same thing as having sex with another man's child in her stomach. Talking about a fucking whore. You know what I mean? And it's like this. Uh, I'm gonna lay down my wrath on these niggas too. You know, then these bitch ass niggas want to talk shit. I beat that nigga's ass on the set. Then won't let me stop my shit trying to be locked on my shit. Bitch, Janine, I see you too, whore. Steady fucking